Nigeria joins the rest of the world to celebrate the World Water Day for 2019 with the theme Leaving No One Behind. In commemoration of this day, groups and non-governmental organizations have embarked on various projects to ensure available and sustainable management of water for marginalized people, including women, children, refugees, and disabled people, among others. Adesewa Odusoga now tells us more.
It is rather ironic that a community like Ebute-Ilaje in Bariga, Lagos have had to suffer to poor access of clean water. A community that is very close to river area, as you can see behind me. This community is also suffering from bad drainage system, environmental sanitation, and a community that is almost a dump site. This is a problem this group has come to solve with the United Nations theme for the World Water Day 2019, Leaving No One Behind. If there is anyone who thinks the theme of the year's World Water Day is very apt, it is Victor, a university undergraduate who has lived in a Ebute-Ilaje community in Bariga, Lagos for over 20 years without access to clean water.
The soil here it's not really good for drinkable water. They've erected several boreholes, like public boreholes that people go to fetch, but we find out that at the very end we'll be tasting like zinc and the ions, tasting this kind of rubbish, and by the time you fetch at times, even within that few minutes, let me say just 2 hours break like this, you just see to start changing to wine, stuff like that, and that's the water people used to cook here.
We need a safe water, we need a drainage system. Yes, give the community a drainage system. Basically, you could see that the people are water, they live within the water side of the area.
The United Nations World Water Day is set aside to inspire people around the world to learn more about water-related issues and take action. With the theme Leaving No One Behind, this group of doctors and physiotherapists of the Carrington Youth Fellowship Initiative organized the Alafia Health Project to create hygiene awareness with residents of this community.
Today we're creating awareness. We're having the climax of our series of activities in the community. We'll first add a stakeholders engagement where we discuss what the problems are and look for solutions with the community members. And then we also add a training session, 2-day training session for young people and women in the community, so that they can take back the lessons around sanitation and hygiene, water purification to their families and their various respective neighborhoods and communities.
We've come in for several months. We've done focus group discussions. We've done a series of interviews. We've had community intro. We discussed with influencers and stakeholders in this community, and we asked them what are the major issues. So we were able to go back and forth and found out that access to clean and potable water and generally wash-related problems are the major challenges of Ebute-Ilaje.
Access to water and sanitation is a prerequisite to healthy living and productivity, a privilege which over 1 billion people across the world are lacking. These representatives from the U.S. Consulate emphasizes the importance of this day and why the activities of this group should be encouraged.
The project that's being done here today is one of the projects that's being done by the health team of that initiative that's part of the 2018 cohort. They specifically started this project hoping to address maternal mortality and issues with women's health, but as they were selecting communities and they chose this one and started doing conversations with the community, they ended up realizing that there was an even more basic issue of water and sanitation.
Just like this group of well-meaning Nigerians, stakeholders in the wash sector also speak on the importance of water and how the government can improve wash services across the country.
We have a very big problem in Nigeria with open defecation, and this is why, as we are all seeking to come together to find strategic ways to partner to improve water and sanitation hygiene conditions, we also have to begin to open our eyes to the idea of universal sanitation coverage, as we are putting together water accessibility that we hope will reach local governments and communities.
In November 2018, President Muhammadu Buhari declared a state of emergency in Nigeria's water, sanitation and hygiene sector, following reports that over 63 million residents lack access to clean potable water, sanitation and hygiene. Activities spread across the country on these days serves as a gentle reminder to the government that a lot still needs to be done to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 6 on water and sanitation. Adesewa Odusoga, TV360, Nigeria.